Hi everyone, and welcome back to the S&P Saga, your weekly recap of the S&P 500 index. The US election was swiftly decided with a clear victory for President Donald Trump over Vice President Kamala Harris. We'll reveal the winners and losers that drove 37% of the index performance and which companies will announce earnings next week. As usual, don't forget to subscribe to understand how individual stocks impact the S&P 500. Let's jump right into this week's review. The S&P 500 closed the week at 5,995.54 cents, up 4.7% from last week and adding a crazy 2.7 trillion of market cap, making it the best week of the year 2024. The P/E ratio, based on current price and latest earnings, stands at 30.66, up 1.44 points since last week. Let's go to your gainers. NVDA is up 300.7 billion or 9.1% on an expected AI boom under a Trump administration. Tesla up 231.9 billion or 29% as investors expect Elon Musk's company to benefit significantly under a Trump presidency. Amazon is up 111.6 billion or 5.4% as the company began drone deliveries in Arizona. Microsoft up 90.7 billion or 3% on no specific news. Alphabet or Google up 76.3 billion or 3.6% on no specific news as well. Broadcom is up 68.8 billion or 8.7%, fueled by the same AI boom expectations as NVIDIA. Oracle is up 53.3 billion or 11.3% as the company announced staff reduction in its cloud unit. Meta is up 53 billion or 3.7% on no specific news. United Health up 42.7 billion or 8.2% on anticipated Medicare savings under a Trump administration. Apple is up 41.5 billion or 1.2% on no specific news. Moving on to your losers. Johnson & Johnson is down 11.2 billion or 2.9% on uncertainty regarding its baby powder settlement offer. Pfizer down 7.7 billion or 4.8% on no specific news. ABBV down 7.1 billion or 2% on no specific news as well. Philip Morris down 6.9 billion or 3.4% on profit taking following its recent earnings release. Constellation Energy is down 5.8 billion or 7.2% as regulators blocked the recently announced power deal with Amazon. Coca-Cola down 4.7 billion or 1.7% on no specific news. American Tower down 4.4 billion or 4.5% on no specific news as well. Celanese down 4.4 billion or 32.1% as the company reported lower than expected earnings and significantly cut its dividend. Abbott is down 4.1 billion or 2% on no specific news. And finally, Verizon down 3.7 billion or 2.1% on no specific news as well. This week, there were no changes announced to the S&P 500. Q3 2024 earnings season continues as more companies reported earnings, with 100 members releasing earnings last week and 61 companies now left to report. 10 S&P 500 members will release earnings during the week ending November 15, 2024, and the most interesting will be Home Depot on November 12th, Cisco on November 13th, and finally Disney and Applied Materials on November 14th. Which company do you think will top the list next week and why? Let us know in the comments below and subscribe to our weekly updates. To find out why Amazon and Google were up last week, you should watch this video next.